Hello friends, I am making this video to let you know on Thursdays I've decided, instead of giving you an update on my progress every single day, every single video, what I'm going to do on Thursdays is give you either exercise or recipes or things like that. In today's video, I am going to give you my two recipes for Puree Chicken and my recipe for Puree Carrots. I do walk you through the steps for everything throughout this video, and then I will also put in the description a full recipe write-out for each one of the recipes. I hope you enjoy them, and I will see you on Sunday. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, this morning, or now, I'm going to do two recipes. The first recipe is the puree chicken that I make. For me, since I've had surgery, I can have pureed meats, and I don't love chicken, so I'm going to walk you through how I do the puree chicken. The first thing I do is, this is my toaster oven, and I am going to preheat that on air fry. It has my toaster oven has multiple settings. And I'm going to do air frying for about 5 minutes to preheat my air fryer. I'm going to take out the basket take out the basket because I'm going to put my chicken in the basket. The next thing is, this is my chicken. Every time I buy chicken, I buy it family packs, but then I separate it and put one piece of chicken breast in a Ziploc bag and freeze it that way. I'm going to take my chicken and just cut it into about 1-inch pieces, 1-inch slices, just to help with the cooking time. Now, take the basket for the air fryer, put it over the sink, just so that when I'm seasoning, it doesn't get all over the counters. It just stays in the sink, easier to clean up. I'm taking my chicken pieces and putting them into the basket for cooking. Now, I'm looking for my towel. Use my little towel here. Now, I use onion powder, sea salt, and garlic powder. And I sprinkle just a decent amount on each small piece. Not a whole lot, but just enough to season. Do salt, do garlic, and onion. On each side as well. I take my chicken, flip it over, and season both sides. And basically I just sprinkle a little bit of each onto each piece. Now sometimes, and actually most of the time, I do go a little heavy-handed on the garlic, just because I love garlic. Now as far as cooking, once my air fryer is fully heated, I will put these in for 10 minutes on 400 degrees. And I'll flip them over, do another 5 minutes on each side, and take it out, and and then I'll show you from there. Now that all the dishes are done and my chicken is finished cooking, I'm gonna take that. I'm getting the chicken out of the oven, set it here for a minute. Next thing I do is I have my blender. This is just a Ninja Professional 900 watt blender. I am going to take my chicken pieces and put them in the blender. Oops. And to that, I will add 1 cup of chicken broth. Now, typically one chicken breast is 4 ounces. I take my chicken broth. I take 1 cup of chicken broth to 4 ounces, which is about 1/4 cup of chicken. And I blend it into very fine puree. Once I have the puree, it will typically give me 2 servings of about 1/2 cup of puree, which is usually 2 meals, because I typically have my chicken for lunch, and this will give me 2 servings of my chicken. So I'm going to take one cup of broth, put that in with the seasoned cooked chicken, and I am going to puree it for about 2 to 3 minutes until it's a nice baby food consistency. Once my chicken is pureed, I have mason jars that I have quite a few mason jars. Take these and put my pureed chicken into the mason jar, and that is ready for my next meal. And that is how easy it is to make the pureed chicken. The next recipe I'm going to show you is my Puree Carrots. It's really simple to do, and just about anybody can do it. Okay, I'm going to take a 5-quart saucepan. I'm going to take this is a 1-pound small bag of carrots. You just get these at Walmart. It's baby carrots. Take a small pan and put those in there. Okay, once you have that, I am taking, this is just Walmart's brand of chicken broth, okay? And I'm going to take 2 cups of chicken broth and put it in with the carrots. So that's 1 cup and 2 cups is what I have left over. Now, when I had my surgery, I stocked up on chicken broth because chicken broth is one thing that is really good to have after surgery. Now, to add a little bit of flavor to my carrots, I got this from Sam's. It is Cuisinart Maple Bacon Seasoning. It has no carbs, no sugars, 5 calories for 2 tablespoons, and I'm using 1 tablespoon in my carrots. I take 1 tablespoon, put it in my carrots, and I'm going to get all of the seasoning out of here because I love this seasoning. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take a little spoon here just to mix everything up. Now I'm at the stove. What I'm going to do is put my burner on high. Put this on high, and I'm going to bring the carrots up to a boil. Once they're up to a boil, I'm going to put them down to a low simmer on low to medium heat, cover them up, and cook them until they're about fork tender. Once they're fork tender, I'll show you what I do after that. Okay, my carrots are finished cooking. So basically what I'm going to do is take all the carrots and what liquid is still in there. Some of the liquid does boil off. I'm just going to pour all of that into the blender. Now I'm going to put the blender on puree for about 3 to 4 minutes, and that will fully puree my carrots. The carrots are fully pureed, and I'm going to take a mason jar and put this into the mason jar, put it in the refrigerator, and then probably I will have the carrots for dinner. I'll probably have about 1/2 cup of carrots for dinner, and that is my very simple pureed carrots recipe. Hope you enjoy these recipes, and if you have any questions, just put them in the comments.